How you guys doing today?
Good.
Thank you for giving me this time to come in and hang out with you guys today. I'm going to teach a lesson for you guys. Today's lesson is going to be a reading lesson book by Gail Gibbons called From Seed to Plant. Now, can anyone tell me if that sounds familiar? Yes.
Some books about seeds and plants.
Fabulous. We'll be continuing on and learning more about seeds and plants. Can anybody remember the name of the book you read yesterday? Isabel.
The Tiny Seed.
Was this the book?
Yes.
Before I read and we read together as a group, I always like to do vocabulary. We're going to be talking about the plant life cycle. Everyone say that with me. Plant life cycle. Does anyone already know what the plant life cycle is? Johnny.
It starts to seed and moves and then it turns to a big flower.
Wow. Very, very good. When I say vocabulary, I don't like to teach it on my own. It's kind of boring for me, so the way I like to teach is having the students help me teach. So when I say a word, I'm going to give you a hand signal and show you an example of what that word is, and then you guys will get the definition. Once I do that, I'm going to clap my hands and say teach, and you will turn to your shoulder partner and tell your shoulder partner that definition, and you're going to show them the hand signal. So, for instance, if I said, Mr. Lara, teacher, teach, A's go first, you're going to turn to your shoulder partner and say, Mr. Lara, teacher. Okay, let's give it a try. So, we're going to begin with A's. Mr. Lara, 4th grade teacher, teach. And once they say teach, now B's will respond and give them the definition back. Mr. Lara, 4th grade teacher. Okay? Okay. So the first word is the word seed. Seed. The hand signal I like to use for seed is a fist. Can everybody go like this? Fabulous. Seed grows down.
Seed grows down.
Teach. Good. Nice. A little fist, just like that. Roots go in the ground.
Roots go in the ground.
Teach.
Teach. Roots go in the ground.
So far, we've learned the seed go in the ground and roots grow down. Stem. The hand signal for stem that we like to use is like this. The stem grows up.
The stem grows up.
Teach.
The stem grows up.
You guys are really, really good. You're doing a fabulous job. Can anybody tell me what comes after stem? Logan.
Leaves.
Leaves. This. Everybody go like this.
Oh.
Nice. Teach.
Leaves go down.
Fabulous. The last part of the plant life cycle. Oh, I see a lot of hands. Let's go.
The petals.
The petals, petals can be leaves, but petals also come on flowers. So yes, the last part is the petals or flowers. You guys can go like this, flowers. Does that look like a flower? Looks like a pretty cool flower. And flowers make seeds. Teach. Fabulous. You guys are doing a great job. The vocabulary we need to know for the plant life cycle, and the reason we call it a cycle is because, just like a cycle, when you guys think of the word cycle, what do you think about? Amelia. Thank you.
A life cycle is where the thing keeps going on and on.
Fabulous. It continues. It goes in a circle. It keeps going on and on. So it would begin with the seed, which grows the roots in the ground. Okay, the root growing up, the stem growing up, the leaf, and then the flower, which makes more what? Seeds. And then the cycle starts all over again. Established. Mr. Lara's going to read the story. I'm going to put it up on the smartboard so that you guys can follow along as I read. I will track with my finger and show you some illustrations, seeds, plants, flowers, and roots. Can anybody tell me what an illustration is? That's a big fourth grade word. I'd be impressed if we knew it in first grade. Cassidy.
The picture. The illustration is the pictures.
Fabulous. The illustration are the pictures in the book. So, the illustrator is responsible for drawing all the pictures. Now, I'm going to go ahead and turn off the lights so that I can read. Now, Mr. Lara speaks loudly, but he always wants to make sure that everyone listens. So in my class, and I'm sure it's the same in Mrs. Dowdy is, when Mr. Lara is speaking, you guys are listening, right? You're lending me your ears. Okay? Fabulous. Now, once again, the name of our book is From Seed to Plant. Great job by Gail Gibbons. Fabulous. Now, what was our first vocabulary word? What's the first part of the plant life cycle? Johnny. That's a picture of a seed. What's the second part of the plant life cycle? Soil, or the roots, right? Growing in the soil. Here are the roots. There's a seed. And here are the roots that grow into the soil. What's the third part of the plant life cycle? Stem. Stem grows up. And the fourth part. And then finally, the last part of the plant life cycle is?
Flower.
Very good. Most plants make seeds. A seed contains the beginning of a new plant. All seeds grow into the same kind of plant that made them. A flower is made up of many parts. Before a seed can begin to grow, a grain of pollen from the stamen must land on the stigma. Pollination happens in different ways. Often, wind blows pollen from flower to flower. While they visit flowers for their sweet juice called nectar, then they carry the pollen to another flower where it comes off onto its pistil. It grows a long tube through the pistil into an oval. As the seed becomes bigger, a fruit or pod grows around them. When the fruit or pod ripens, it breaks open. Some seeds fall on the ground around the base of the plant where they will grow. Sometimes when birds eat berries, they drop the seeds. There, they travel on the water until they stick to dirt along a shore. Others have wings that spin as they fall. Some seeds have hooks that stick to the fur of animals or people's clothes. Very good. A flower bed or vegetable garden is beautiful. Seeds are planted to grow in the gardens. The seeds come in small envelopes or boxes. Directions explain how to plant the seeds and care for the plant. Okay, let's continue the story. The beginning of a plant is curled up inside each seed. Food is stored inside the seed. 2. The seed has a seed coat on the outside to protect it. When the sun shines and warms the ground, the seed coat breaks open and the seed begins to grow. This is called germination. A root grows down into the soil. The root takes in water and minerals from the soil for food. The plant grows bigger and bigger. The leaves make food for the plant from the water and minerals in the soil. The sunlight and the air all around the plant. Many of the foods people eat are seeds, fruits, and pods. They are full of nutrition, vitamins, and minerals, and they are tasty too. Now, can anyone give me an example of a seed that they eat? Someone I haven't called on. Patrick, give me an example of a seed that you eat.
Sunflower seeds.
Sunflower seeds, very good. Destiny.
Apple.
An apple? Well, apples have seeds. Good. Kai. A grade here knows what a Venn diagram or bubble map is. Good, good. We're going to break up into small groups and we're going to do a quick think, pair, share. You're going to think about both stories and find comparisons between the tiny seed and from seed to plant. Have a bubble map. Now, in the middle of our bubble map, we're going to put down what both books have in common. On each side, we're going to put down the differences on the outside from both books. What's going to be the very first thing we're going to put in that first box? Yes, go ahead. Seed. Now, you've already discussed with your partners what the differences and similarities you found in the books are. You've already compared both books. So fill in the next two boxes. Fabulous work, guys. You guys have done a great job today. Now, can anyone tell me, once again, what was the topic of today's lesson? What did we learn about today during reading time?
Learn about the tiny seed and from seed to plant.
Fabulous. And what did Mr. Lara tell you to do with these two texts? Johnny.
What's the difference and what is in common?
Good. We completed a diagram, a bubble map, listing the differences and the similarities. Okay, we went over vocabulary and we did a group read of From Seed to Plant. For homework, we're also going to get a sheet that will help you remember everything you learned today. So once again, the fifth is great job. The second part is root. The third, very nice. The fourth, leaf. And then the last one, flowers. So the first part is going to show you the pictures and you're going to write down the name next to them. And then on the back of the sheet, the one that says plant life cycle, you're going to write down each name. Then, as you see, there's a sentence stem already there for you. So a sentence stem means you're going to just fill in the blank because it gives you the rest of the sentence. Noah.
Seed.
Good. The seed is planted in the ground. It needs water. You're going to put them at the top of your table. You're going to grab one and pass the rest to your neighbor. All right, guys. Now, today, you guys read along with Mr. Lara. Now, Mr. Lara wants you guys to practice reading with each other. The book you guys read yesterday? Good, A Tiny Seed. Today, you read, along with Mr. Lara.
From seed to plant.
Now, together with your shoulder partners, you're going to read a third text, A Seed Grows. This time, we're going to start with our B partner. You're going to read all the words. Then, the next page will go to partner A. And then after that, it will go back to partner B. So as we're reading, we need to use a voice level 1.
Falls to the ground and becomes rubber in the soft. The seed is rubbered in the soft soil, and the rain falls and becomes rubbered in roots
rubber, and the soft in the soft sole, and the ring for